Hey everybody, it's the Wyco Nomad with Wyco Resiliency. Do you know what month it is? It is National Preparedness Month, and I'm going to try to bring out a video every week for National Preparedness Month. We might even do it twice a week. We'll figure something out, but at least bare minimum once a week. So, what are you doing, or what should you be doing for National Preparedness Month? First week, you know what you need to start with is a plan. Start with a disaster plan. What are you going to do in the event of a blizzard, hurricane, earthquake, fire? This is dependent on where you live. If I get a hurricane where I live, we are in a lot of trouble. It is essentially the end of the world if I get a hurricane where I'm at. I can get the tail end of it, but not an actual hurricane. I'm not going to do my typical, those of you that watch the channel, you'll know. So, this channel is not brought to you by Full Throttle. However, Full Throttle, if you're watching and you want to sponsor me, I'm all for it. Because, yeah. Have an emergency plan. Know what to do in the event of hurricane, tornado, flood, earthquake. What happens if there is another pandemic? What happens if there is martial law? The North Korean, Panamanian, Ukrainian paratroopers, that's getting a bit crazy. The super zombie volcano, bit crazy. Got to have a plan though. Have an area study. That includes your plan. Know risks and positive, the pros and cons of your area. Where's their hospital? Is there emergency shelters? These are things that you need to pay attention to for your area. What is the crime rate like? What risks do you have? I happen to live along a train line that could actually have a chemical spill. That is an important component, which means I actually have CBRN gas masks and filters, one for myself, one for my wife. And yes, we are in the process of looking at one for our pet in the event. I don't want my pet dying because there's some toxic cloud of whatever. That's a bit crazy. Not as crazy as buying plate carriers and nods. It's right there, okay? So, what are your risk factors? What are they? I'm sorry, my livestock guardian animal or my food storage guardian animal is attacking her cage. Cookie is having her field. She's doing her job. You can check into what Cookie is. So be sure to like, subscribe, all that stuff, all that good stuff. But back to it. You got to do an area study. Type in forward observation. Forward observer, okay? Area study. That is a how-to guide on how to do an area study. I'm not going to go over it because, my God, he does a fantastic job. Know your area. And I say you should actually know 10 square miles or a 10-mile radius around your, shouldn't worry about square. Worry about a circle. What is that 10-mile radius of your area? What are risks? That's part of your emergency plan. What is your primary, secondary, and tertiary routes of escape if you have to flee your area? That's part of your evacuation plan. You need to have one. Within that plan, what's your food storage, your water storage system like? So this can all be done for free. You don't need money to do a study. YouTube, Google, they are wonderful tools. Google, the largest search engine on the planet. YouTube, the second largest, owned by the first largest. What skills are you lacking? That is part of your evacuation. That is part of your survival. That is part of your preparedness plan. Yes, you can go to USA.gov and look at that. They have some good information, not a lot, but they do have some good information. Contact information. Do you have a safe place? Do you have digital backups that you have secured for all your important documents, such as what am I thinking about? Such as your mortgage, your insurance information, credit cards, in the event, sometimes, hey, I don't have my credit card on me, but I have my number. Fine, they can punch it in for you manually. Thank you. Okay, everything got burned up, but I have copies on this. Do you have a possibility? One thing I do, you don't have to do what I do. I have an old iPad that still works. It has my basic information stored on it. That is in a fireproof safe, locked up. In the event that I gotta go, I open that safe, I grab that iPad, has all my information, and on top of that, has some of my favorite movies and TV shows already stored on it. So if I'm somewhere and there's no entertainment, guess what? I have entertainment. Technology is a great thing. But what if there's an EMP? Then everything changes and I have playing cards. I know how to play poker. I know how to play solitaire. Travel board games can be utilized. These are things that you can add to your evacuation plan. We have to plan for what if there's a grid down, and are you actually going to leave? Is that the if I have a basic power outage, I'm not leaving. I'm staying where I'm at. That's where everything is. I'm in my castle. There's a fire. I'm getting the F out of Dodge fast. Matter of fact, I'm already gone if there's a fire. Okay? What is your plan? This is free. Okay? So be sure to check out the Preparedness Month videos from myself. Go check out Bear Independent. TJ's awesome. He has extensive videos on preparedness. He's a good brother. Very knowledgeable. Okay? There are others. Please stay away from the doom porners. Okay? You know who they are. All they are is sensationalists. It's not about sensationalism. It's about practical, smart resiliency. Okay? With that, I'm the YCO Nomad. Thank you. Next week we'll do a little bit more on National Preparedness Month, possibly comms. I don't know yet because I haven't filmed it. So till then, be sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out our affiliates in the description below. Hopefully you can pick some of them. But with that, I am out. Be safe, everybody. And as always, watch your six.